Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a video that's a little bit different from what I usually do. So you guys probably all know that the Sims team hosted a Behind the Sims live stream today, and it actually started at 6 p.m. my time. I'm recording this at 6:30. So I technically missed like the live part, but there is a kind of like video of it as well, so we're going to be watching that together. And I haven't seen anything of this. I haven't been on Twitter yet. I told you guys on Twitter that I was going to avoid it until I had a chance to actually sit down and watch this stream with you guys and react to it. But it's probably going to be a little bit different from probably a lot of the reactions that you guys are going to be seeing, because I'm sure a lot of people actually did it live, where they watched the live stream as it was happening. Obviously, it's kind of the same thing that I'm doing. Obviously, it's like I'm watching the video of it, and it's like my live first impressions, obviously. But it's going to be a little bit different from my normal videos, because I'm probably going to have to cut out a little bit more of it than I usually would. Just because when I do trailer reactions, for example, the videos are usually only like a minute and a half, 2 minutes long, like the trailers. And obviously I can watch that really easily and then react to it. But this stream, or like this summit pre-recorded stream, whatever you want to call it, is about 15 minutes long. And I know that the Sims team said that they're going to be revealing information from all of the Sims franchises. So like the Sims 4, Sims Mobile, Sims Freeplay, and then they're also going to be giving us some more information about Project Rene as well. If I'm remembering correctly, they're going to let us know what the winning kits were from that vote that we had over on Twitter a while ago. The Sims team posted a poll, basically like a vote, where you could pick the overall like style for a build kit, and then the style for a casket as well. So for the build stuff, we could choose between a medieval style, like build items and stuff, or a very futuristic style. And then for the creator Sim stuff, we could choose between like very colorful rainbow items and like goth and grunge items. And personally, I voted for medieval and goth because we need more stuff like that. But I think we're going to be finding out which of those actually won in this as well. So with all of that said, let's jump into the video. I will have the sound on. I have it like very quiet for you guys. I can hear it, but you probably won't be able to hear it super well. And that, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying to avoid copyright stuff. If you want to watch the original one, if you missed the live stream, then I will leave it linked down below. And also, obviously, like I said, I will be cutting out parts like, you know, I'm going to cut out the stuff that I don't personally care about, because yeah, that's just, you don't need to see me reacting to like Sims Mobile news, for example, because I don't play the Sims Mobile. I have no opinion on the Sims Mobile whatsoever because I don't play it. So yeah, with all of that said, this was a very long intro. But yeah, with all of that said, let's jump into watching this thing together, shall we? Okay, so here we go. They always have these live summit streams in this like same area.
Welcome back to Behind the Sims.
And yeah, I will leave the subtitles on for you guys.
Behind everything that's happening in the Sims franchise. I'm Mercy from the Sims team, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys again, guiding you through all the exciting news and latest updates on what's going on behind the scenes with the Sims 4, the Sims Mobile, the Sims Freeplay, and
Project Rene.
Starting with the Sims 4.
Yeah, so we're getting more information about Horse Ranches, or Horse Ranches, which is the pack that I actually did get to build for, which was great.
And the team wants to loosen the reins by giving you a behind-the-scenes look into their development.
Okay. Behind the scenes.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Adding horses in The Sims 4 posed many new challenges, considering there are new species with unique gameplay.
From an animator's perspective, this pack was really fun. It was an animal-centric pack.
So you can paint the horses like you can with cats and dogs?
To the
These animation stuff is always so interesting to see.
Horse locomotion was a challenge. Horses have this very...
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to see that, but I just wanted to look at this because when I had the pack, when I was building for it, we didn't have like icons for any of the stuff yet. Like obviously when I had the pack, it was very work in progress, so a lot of it had names, but we didn't have like icons. So I just want to look at these icons that are actually hidden behind my face. So yeah, like the icons for the horse traits, basically: aggressive, brave, defiant, energetic, fearful, free spirit, friendly, independent, intelligent, mellow, and needy. That's so cool. I wanted to have a look at that because yeah, it's so cute. Locomotion. Yeah, that's the stuff of nightmares, eh? The actual stuff of nightmares. And look at it in relation to the dog in the back. Excellent.
Horses have this very unique and graceful way to get the horses to move more naturally around the Sims world. We added banking animations to their locomotion. This allows our horses to do things like run around tight corners while maintaining that natural, graceful look.
Oh, they do actually move quite nicely.
A Sims riding skill will be pretty obvious, and new riders will be a little bit awkward, and horses may act accordingly. Bonding with the horses takes time and patience, but it's totally worthwhile in the long run.
Oh, so kids can ride horses and you can interact with them like while they're on it.
Asked a human actor to play our horse so that we could incorporate more nuanced emotional performances into the everyday horse.
Oh. Oh, so like for the audio and stuff.
And the end result is that they can more meaningfully interact with the Sims.
That's so cool.
The implementation for this pack was complex, to say the least. All the possible combinations where Sim may be socializing with a horse.
I love seeing the kids on the horses.
Horse, or a rider trying to
Aww.
rider. And so figuring all that out was like...
Yikes.
So I got a chance to work on the full stumble animation, which was quite tough to get working. I had to look up a lot of references, stumbling and wobbling. I'm
just going to go oh for a lot of this stuff because I love horses, and this pack is such a special one for me.
With bands, getting your input early in development shaped the direction of this pack and influenced every feature that you see here today.
Especially because when I was like building for this pack, like obviously a lot of this stuff wasn't done. So I don't really have any idea about what gameplay is actually like. I just built with it. So seeing all of this stuff and seeing the actual work behind it is so cool. And I know a lot of people have said that Horse Ranch doesn't seem like it should be an expansion pack because it doesn't seem like it has a lot of stuff in it. But honestly, I think a lot of that stuff is because horses, to animate horses, like with cats and dogs, because they're so different from Sims, I think a lot of the budget, and I'm just guessing here, but I think a lot of like the time budget for the pack went into horses, and that might also be why it needed to be an expansion and why it couldn't be a game pack, because we have game packs for the occults like vampires and I almost said mermaids, but vampires, werewolves and stuff like that, because they're technically Sims. So they kind of like run on the same rig. Whereas with horses and cats and dogs, they're so different. They need all new animations. So I think that is why horses needed to be its own expansion pack, because if this were to be put into a pack like, I don't know, Cottage Living, for example, can you imagine all of the stuff that they would have had to leave out of Cottage Living to be able to have the budget and the time to make horses work properly? And that's just like, I'd rather have it be its own pack, to be honest. July 20th, okay.
How cool. Naturally, after all that, I had
yeah, so that is so cool.
Director who took the reins behind these hooved editions. Simmers, if you hadn't had the pleasure, meet Joanna. Suli, Joanna.
Joanna is so nice.
So, I heard through the Nectarvine that this is a really exciting moment for you and can see that. So tell us about yourself.
I love all of the like Western attire that everyone has been wearing.
All my life. I was born and raised in Kentucky, where horses are a huge part of the state's identity.
Okay, so I heard that the team got to horse around a little bit in the development of this pack. You want to elaborate more on that?
Yeah, we made a couple of trips out to a local equestrian center. I really wanted the team to experience horses firsthand and simply be with them. Horses, they're incredible animals.
Aww.
Our relationship with them has changed the course of our history.
So this might be obvious, but why horses?
Players have been asking for horses for a really long time. We wanted to make sure that they had the
Yeah.
training and attention that they needed, that players want, and that horses deserve. There's also been a recent resurgence in horse-related movies and shows, so we feel like this is a good time and that the world is ready, and I know we are.
So from those experiences, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you learned that you felt like had to be incorporated in the making of this pack?
The Sims, it's really about relationship, and I hope players get a sense of that with horses too. So good riding and horsemanship, it's really about partnership. That old notion of
Very true.
forcing horses to submit to us and breaking them, that's totally outdated. The healthier approach is seeing horses as partners rather than tools. So in this pack, you'll find that building a strong relationship with the horse makes for happier training.
Okay, yeah, so that like that really does make sense. Like,
Okay, so tell me, what are you most excited about when it comes to horses?
Yeah, there's so much to be excited about. You can create horses right from
yeah,
the
like
start,
we can
straight from
paint
Create a
them
Sim.
from
There's
Create a
more
Sim.
than
Like we can cats and with cats and dogs. So that's so cool.
Cats and dogs. I love making horses because you can get so
But I love that they
detailed
have some like
into it.
presets as well, like with colors and like they have color swatch presets and stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Seeing the like kid getting up on the horse.
Off the saddle, what are the most exciting parts about this pack?
Yeah, there's a ton to do even outside of horse gameplay. So you can do things like take
The little mini goats and sheep are so cute.
You can craft your own nectar.
Like we could in like World Adventures of The Sims 3.
Can come over and check out your animals. We're looking forward to sharing more gameplay on July 6th.
July 6th? Oh, the trailer! Oh, okay, so official gameplay trailer on the 6th.
Is that a landline? Shouldn't that be a basement treasure?
Huh? So, what now?
Suli Suli?
Just, that's a... Sorry, I'm very distracted. My first thought just went to Katy Perry. Seeing that the phone, or like Barbie stuff with like the phone with like, looks like icing on it. My immediate first thought was Katy Perry's Sweet Treats from The Sims 3. If that pack comes back to The Sims 4, or like comes to The Sims 4, I honestly might just jump off a mountain. Because that pack was both the best thing and the worst thing that has ever existed. The best and the worst for like, I can't.
It's about the community voted kids.
Oh, the kids.
Of course
I'm okay.
I won't tell anybody. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Okay, so the kids. Please don't tell me the rainbow one. Please don't.
Everybody right now.
Please don't.
Y'all, hot off the shelf phone, the winning style kit theme is goth fashion.
Yes!
And the winning build kit theme, medieval castle. Now these two kits won't release
Yes!
until next year.
Yes, yes, yes.
I know I'm super excited.
2024. Okay, so not this year. So these definitely aren't the kits that we're getting in this quarter that they teased us with in the roadmap, where they basically told us that we're getting a horses pack, and then they said something about 2 kits and this summit stream and other stuff. So those kits are definitely not these ones. So I'm really curious to see what kits they're actually going to be bringing out this quarter. From this quarter is basically July until September. So I'm really excited about like seeing more about that, because yeah, kits have like officially replaced stuff packs.
Welcome to S'more Lore, where we'll bite into the many histories and mysteries of the Sims series, starting with.
I swear, to the sim gods if they don't give us a proper hard bed at some point. I am going to lose it. They've teased us with this iconic Sims 1 hard bed so many times in the past couple of months. We even got a disassembled version in the Basement Treasures kit. If they don't give us a proper one, I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, I am going to lose it. I just hit the microphone. That's how worked up I am. But okay, so Sims lore. Okay, that's weird. I don't know, why would they pick Katrina? Katrina Caliente is kind of the most redundant character ever, and she really is like, I don't know, like breaking the whole multiverse of The Sims, because Nina and Dina have no one in their family tree called Katrina. In The Sims 4, she's supposed to be their mom, but in The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 and all of like the previous Sims games, like all of the Sims lore around them, they have a completely different mother, and Katrina just doesn't show up anywhere. So she's a completely new character, and I don't know what lore she's supposed to have, because she's never existed before The Sims 4. So like, why did they pick her? They could have picked so many others. Yeah, they debuted in The Sims 2. Yeah, we know that. See, this is what they look like. So basically, yeah, Dina and Nina. And then in The Sims 2, they had Nihat as their mom. Whereas in The Sims 4, it's Katrina Caliente that pops up out of like nowhere. Which is really annoying, by the way. Like, it's just weird. The Caliente sisters have a lot more lore to them. And their family and stuff like that. Exactly. Is she? Like, who the is she?
Because if there's one thing we can guess about this bodied redhead, it is that she may not be the twins' birth mother. That should go to the late Nihat Caliente, who was already in the grave when the girls were first introduced back in The Sims 2.
Exactly.
Katrina is the mother of the twin girls, confirmed by their looks and the current family tree. But can we
Why?
trust this household?
Why?
Say the girls wouldn't whip out
This
another
bed.
one through-
If they don't stop teasing us with this bed.
After all, cloning is canon to the Sims universe, and in The Sims 4, clones can be used for just about anything, including
Okay.
household fillers. Hint,
So they're
Katrina
basically...
could just be the hot girl mom the girls wanted to grow with, and poor Katrina is just trying her best to be the mother she was created to be in a household that never really understood the concept of boundaries. Looking at you, Nina and Dina. Overall, there are very few
Okay.
clues to who Katrina Caliente
So
is.
they've kind of given her a history and a lore, because she doesn't exist usually.
We'll discover the truth, and if we do, we'll enjoy another s'more while looking more into
That's actually cool. Like, I like that. I like the fact that they're making it like... They're making the weirdness weird, but like make sense, if that makes... That sentence made no sense. But they're basically taking the weird fact that Katrina kind of fell out of thin air. Wow, my voice, my throat. That Katrina basically fell out of thin air in The Sims 4, and they're actually doing something with it. They're actually making it seem like there's a story behind it. There's a reason for it. Which is really cool. I do like that. That is, I did not expect that, but I do like that. Okay, so now we're going to find out some more about Project Rene, which is basically The Sims 5. And everyone's excited about that. But yeah, what's up next? What's like Sims 5? Some Project Rene.
I spend my time thinking about how players will interact with this game, and what sort of gameplay, content...
I am both very excited and very apprehensive about this game. Like, I'm equal parts excited and anxious about Project Rene, simply because there's a lot of questions that I still have about a lot of stuff that I'm not going to go into right now. But there's a lot of questions I still have about Project Rene that just... And a lot of what I've seen that just doesn't make me excited for it, even though I probably should be excited for it because it's another Sims game and I'm a simmer and this is basically like my whole life. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very mixed feelings about this game since. It's like still.
Different elements of this game in parallel.
Okay.
Like all of our ingredients before we could bring them together and bake a cake. We've got a team of people
okay.
around the world working on Project Rene, and we are so excited to give you an early look at what we've been up to.
So we've seen some things from Project Rene before. We've seen some of the build mode and the way where you can like customize furniture and stuff in the game, like when you're building. Kind of like the Sims 3 was, but obviously a little bit more streamlined. They've said before that a lot of the graphics in that is still like in progress. It's not finalized, all of that stuff. We've heard that obviously cross-platform stuff, so like PC, console, and mobile is a thing apparently that they're aiming towards, as well as like multiplayer type of stuff, like having a small world or like being able to almost like create servers like you can on Minecraft and then invite your friends to play with you. Those are all things that we kind of know about already, but we haven't seen much other than that. We haven't seen anything really about character creation, like sim creation. We haven't seen anything about gameplay yet either. So I hope they're showing some stuff about that today, because I mean this is a prototype stuff, so obviously not like final things. I mean, I like, if this was to be the art style for The Sims 5, I actually would not mind it. It obviously looks very different from The Sims 3 or The Sims 4 for that matter. I mean, obviously some of it is still a little bit glitchy, but I kind of like it kind of almost reminds me of a Pixar movie, especially something like, I don't know, like Ratatouille, for example. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of that, like, you know, it's not realistic. It's not realistic the way The Sims 3 tried really hard to be realistic, but it's also not as cartoony as The Sims 4 is. So I kind of really like that. I like that very, like, I don't know, I like it, if that was to be the final thing. Yeah, on your phone, like, just, why?
Which means we want players to know how our Sims feel.
Okay.
Just by how they behave. This means we
okay, that's very
attitudes, emotions, and postures that need to work across our objects
and
socialization.
Sims don't just live,
so the animations change based on like
full of Sims. So we made some simple prototypes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but like, this is actually hilarious. Like, I'm getting a picture of like Fall Guys / Among Us type things, but like it's hilarious. I don't know why, but it is. But yeah, you can see like apartment C, B, office 3, dive bar, tacos, corner store, park. So bistro 2, bar, office 2. Okay, so this is a very like, I don't know, like, this is giving me a lot of like open world vibes. I don't want to say that because I don't want to like get people's hopes up. And honestly, I'm not someone that's hoping for open worlds. Like, I honestly, sincerely, I don't really care. But this is definitely giving me very open world, or at least like open neighborhood vibes, because everyone's kind of like, it looks like, you know, interacting with all of the different buildings, walking through the park, walking like all over the place, and it gives me like a very free flowing type of vibe. Obviously this is very stupidly early on, but it's still kind of cool to get that idea.
In a very basic state before all of the 3D models.
Obviously, yeah. It's just like, they're basically just little jelly beans at the moment.
slowly but surely, we are bringing our ideas to life with our
Okay.
version of the simulation. This entails Sims navigating their home and interacting with objects to satisfy their needs.
Okay, so this is actually them like seeing if they can interact with stuff.
How they contribute to our look and how we present ourselves is so important, and it's really no different for Sims. We're trying to figure out how to model a wide variety of styles across the broad range of humanity.
So they're kind of going for cartoony, but more realistic cartoony. I especially like the color stuff.
But you gotta admit,
Jill.
there's a lot to follow. Like, Sims are animating, they're throwing thought balloons, there's the UI
Yeah.
to follow. So right now, we're actually experimenting with how little can we get away with. We're really leaning into just clear, playful, simple visuals that'll start giving us a feel for how much information is too much, too little, what's working, so we can really better hone in that sweet spot to help you better understand what your Sims are actually talking about.
As you can see,
Okay.
there are many elements
That's
we're
interesting.
exploring and solving for that we are very excited to be able to share with you at this early stage. What do you think, Mercy?
That's very interesting, actually. Like, they're trying to simplify some of the stuff, like some of the visuals and stuff, but not to the point where they're like Sims 1 visuals, if that makes sense. So I kind of like that. Almost.
So tuned in for all this Project Rene news.
But yeah, I think that is going to be everything that they're gonna share.
And I don't mean by simply watching this lovely face here on Behind the Sims. But that's it
Okay.
for today. Remember to subscribe to the Sims YouTube channel and follow the
Sometimes they show stuff right at the end, so like I'm sticking around to like the last second with this. Okay, this is just bloopers, and there's no like, I guess there was supposed to be like links or stuff here or something.
I got scared. I didn't know what it was. Which you already know your girl chance to on the regular. And
Oh, here it goes. Oh, the
Silly.
Nothing? No sneak something? Okay. Well then. No sneaky stuff at the end. No surprise at the end that I could notice anyway. But yeah, so that was the Behind the Sims Summit stream. I don't know how much of my reactions you guys actually saw. I don't know how much I edited out yet. But yeah, I'm gonna try and leave in as much as I can. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give the video a like. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload another video. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on this. Like I said, I haven't been on Twitter yet. I haven't checked out Twitter. I haven't like looked at anything in the community yet since this went out. Because honestly, I wanted to avoid spoilers. I wanted to like go into this without expecting anything. Obviously, I knew that we were going to be getting news about the Horse Ranch pack. We were going to be getting news about kits and Project Rene. But obviously I didn't know what, so I wanted to go into it without knowing any of that stuff beforehand. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I do have, like I said, when they went into the Project Rene, like, part of it, I do have some, I guess, I don't know, not really doubts, but like, I do have some concerns, I guess you could say, about Project Rene as a whole. And about a lot of the stuff that we've found out already and that they've told us that they're looking into and all of that stuff. But honestly, I think something like that deserves a whole separate video. So if you guys want to see a video like that where I kind of just sit down and it's a very like just me talking kind of video, then let me know down below. I don't know if it'll be happening in this month or not, but that's definitely something that I would love to put on like my list, I guess you could say, of video ideas. If you guys just want to hear me talking about Project Rene and like actually go into my thoughts about it and like my opinions and stuff, it won't be a probably won't be a very like concise video. I probably will end up rambling a lot, but yeah, I think something like that could be fun. But yeah, let me know if you want to see something like that. And then, yeah, stay tuned to wow, I cannot speak. stay tuned to the channel for more horse ranch news, because like I said, and like I announced in my trailer reaction video last week, I did get the chance to build for this pack. I did get a chance to build for this expansion. I got to build 3 separate lots for it, and 2 of them are residential, 1 of them is a community lot, and I can't wait to share more about those with you guys as soon as I can. But yeah, I can't really talk about it too much yet, but I really can't wait to share more about that with you guys. And obviously, as they do like trailer releases, like they said, on the 6th of July we're going to be getting the gameplay trailer, so I will obviously do a trailer reaction to that, of course, and we'll talk a little bit more about it, because a lot of that I think is going to be very new to me as well, because like I said earlier, I don't really have any idea what the gameplay for the pack is like. I have a very basic idea, but when I had the pack, when I was building for it, all of it was very, very early in like development. So seeing all of the gameplay and seeing the gameplay trailer is going to be kind of like a first for me. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, hope you're having a great start to your week, and I will talk to you on my very next video. Bye everyone.